The channel landscape is evolving and it is evolving fast. AI investments accelerating, customer expectations are shifting from hardware to outcomes, and the partners best positioned to win are the ones with a clear strategy and a vendor that backs them up. Hello, I'm John Albert from the Channel Company, and today I'm joined by Wade McFarland, Vice President of North America Channel at Lenovo, and we are going to talk about how Lenovo's channel philosophy translates into real support for partners, what's new inside the Lenovo 360 framework, and where the biggest growth opportunities are for partners over the next year. Wade, I'm so excited to sit down and chat with you here. How are you?
Thanks, John. Excited to be here, man. It's I'll tell you what an exciting time at Lenovo right now. I think you're seeing momentum across the business, and the channel plays a critical role in that, not only in North America, but for us globally. And I think you're also seeing Lenovo show up in real world and in real visible ways, right? Whether it's global moments that we're seeing right now with FIFA and the World Cup, we've got 104 matches across US, Canada, Mexico, or larger scale environments like the Sphere. We power the Sphere. We power the Carolina Hurricanes. They play in the Lenovo Center, and our technology really kind of helping run that. What a great time, and what a great example of how technology is becoming more embedded in the experiences that people have each and every day, and how important that it is that everything works together kind of seamlessly behind the scenes. So as you said, the market's moving quickly, the pace of AI, infrastructure, services, and for us, that's where partners come in, right? It's our focus is simple. Give, as you said, give partners clearer, kind of more predictable path to help their customers grow more profitably with us. So it's an exciting time for sure right now.
Well, I hope you got to kiss the cup because that's everyone's dream at
I
the end of
haven't
the
yet.
day. So,
That's the
okay.
plan next couple of weeks. So yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm counting on the pictures of that one, Wade, but I want to get really into the nitty gritty of things here. What is your general channel philosophy, and how's Lenovo prepared to best support partners in 2026?
Yeah, look, I think great question. Look, pretty straightforward, right? What I love about this, and as I said earlier, 10 months into the role, but we are a channel centric company in everything that we do, right? And I think that starts with collaboration, trust, and consistency, right? I always say that trust is hard to earn, but easy to lose, right? And I think, you know, in the past, success was measured by transactions, right? Volume, certifications, moving product efficiently. Look, I think those things still matter, but they don't define the most successful partners anymore, right? I really view it as it's kind of table stakes, right? I think the partners that are winning today are focused on solving real business challenges, right? Modernizing infrastructure, enabling AI, improving productivity, and really helping, the customers build more resilient environments. And I think our role is to support that shift, right? I mean, that means giving the partners the tools, the programs, and the support that they need so that they can grow in a scalable and profitable way, right? Profit is very important to me, and I know it's very important to our partners. So look, at the end of the day, I think it's simple. We win when our partners win. So everything that we're doing is centered around helping them build stronger, more viable businesses. So being channel centric, outcome focused, I think really is a win-win for our partners in Lenovo.
Now, Lenovo recently made changes to its Lenovo 360
Yeah.
framework. What exactly changed, and how are those updates going to better support partners?
Yeah, kind of the same theme here, right? I think the feedback from the partners was very consistent, right? They wanted more clarity, more predictability, and more of a straightforward way to grow with us. So that's exactly where we focused, right? We streamlined the framework, we simplified the tiering structure, and we made the progression paths much clearer so that partners really understood how to move forward, right? We also evolved like how we think about incentives, right? How do partners make money? Because it's just not, as I said before, it's not about the transactions anymore, right? It's about the total partner value. So that's growth, that's capabilities, long-term investments that we're making in the partners and the partners are making with us to go drive the business. So we really put more emphasis on areas like services, technical enablement, because those are keys that I think helping the partners kind of move up this value chain. So ultimately for us, it's about reducing friction. Partners need to know where they stand, right? And what matters and how to grow. So, you know, and really try to give them the tools so that they're not having to unnecessarily navigate through this complexity, right?
I want to talk a little bit about the One Lenovo strategy now. It's designed to unify PCs, infrastructure, and services. So, how does that approach actually help partners build more complete customer solutions?
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, I think what you talked about it earlier, it's like they're looking for solutions, not individual products, right? So historically, I think those conversations were fragmented, right? You got devices in one place, you've got infrastructure in another, you got services somewhere else. And so what I think One Lenovo does is it brings and it kind of ties all that together. So it connects our devices, infrastructure, services, AI capabilities in a kind of a more unified experience throughout kind of one partner ecosystem. So like we often talk about, going from pocket to cloud and really giving the partners the ability to engage across the full portfolio with one vendor. And I think, there's very few vendors out there that can offer that full stack. So for us and for our partners, I think it opens up a much more kind of broader conversation that they can help their customers across this kind of full life cycle from endpoint to data center and kind of the services that tie it all in. And I think it allows our partners to play a more strategic role, right? So now they're just not responding to individual opportunities. They're helping customers plan and evolve over time. And so again, that One Lenovo strategy really kind of helps the focus kind of make it easier, align to portfolio, align to the programs and the partner experience so that they can deliver more value with less complexity.
Well, I want to wrap with this one, Wade. Over the next 6 to 12 months, there's a lot changing in the industry, right? But in your opinion, what are the greatest growth opportunities for partners, and how's Lenovo helping them actually capture those?
I would say I think the biggest opportunity for us is probably around, and you named it right off the bat, right? I think it's around AI and hybrid AI, right? I think customers are investing heavily in AI, data center infrastructure, security, but I think those investments depend on having the right foundation in place, right? So that's what's driving the growth, particularly across infrastructure and services. We're doing well there and we're accelerating that. We're accelerating that through the channel. But I think success in AI depends on making that opportunity easier for our partners to consume, sell, and deliver. And innovation matters, but so does simplification, right? And that's where we're focused, right? Helping partners turn that kind of demand that we're all seeing into real solutions where they can deliver quickly, confidently, and at scale, right? We're seeing these large, whether they're neo cloud, GPU type of deals. How can you deliver those at scale? One of the things that I think is a really good example of that we're seeing here and now is our Top Choice Express is a great example. Like partners can consistently tell us that they want simplicity and predictability. And our Top Choice Express helps that by making it kind of easier for them to identify the opportunity, quote, and most importantly, deliver the right infrastructure solution with less friction and faster. And so we're averaging somewhere around between 9 and 12 days in delivery. And we're expanding that. So as you think about, the approach into AI, we've added AI ready super SKUs that are pre-configured solutions. And the goal again here is how do we help partners, identify the right platform, the right AI workloads, quote with confidence, and move faster from opportunity to deployment. So when you combine like AI, hybrid demand, infrastructure modernization services, using things like TCE and scoops, super SKUs, I think there's a significant opportunity ahead. So look, again, our focus is how do we help partners capture that opportunity, give them the confidence, and reduce the complexity.
Wade, such great insight there. Really appreciate your time here today. Thanks so much. And thanks to everyone for tuning in at home as well. To learn more about the Lenovo 360 framework, you can visit the web address on your screen. Have a great day.